Stranger Things has once again proved why it is the best series. With the release of Volume 1 of Season 5, it not only crashed Netflix but also blew everyone's mind. It is so perfect and well written. It has completely different vibe but the same aura just like previous seasons. But unlike the previous seasons, this time all the characters are ready in action and ready for the last adventure. The character development of certain character is at its peak. The connection between the characters make you so connected to them, like you're one of them. And some epic moment from the last season will stick in your head with super glue. I said will stick in your head. It did in mine. I've dreamt about it many times. Oh god, I just love the series. Anyway, now I'll be talking about the volume 2 of the series. I'll share my prediction for the volume just like I did with the first volume. I am still loving the fact that some of my speculation were correct, and even in better way than I expected. Now, before I dive into the second part prediction, if you haven't watched the first volume, please watch it before I continue any further. Because since it's about volume 2, it will have spoilers from volume 1. So this is a spoiler warning. And now I'll continue my video in 3, 2, 1. No Byler moment. We all know Will has feelings for Mike and people are waiting for their moment. I also thought that Will would at least express himself to Mike about his feelings, even though Mike is in relationship with Eleven and doesn't feel the same way. I figured nothing romantic would happen, but since Will has expressed himself, he would feel much freer. And Mike and Will would remain friends. That's what I thought before. Now I think Will doesn't need to express his feelings to Mike, since Robin has made Will realize that he is looking for the answer in others, but all the answers are in himself. Which means it's not about what Will feels for Mike. It was never about Mike. It was never about Mike. It was about how Will feels about himself, how he expresses himself, and that's what the most important thing for Will to realize. So even if he expresses himself, he won't express his feeling about someone else, he'll express himself. Kali's power. Since this is the last season of the series, we're ready for the ultimate finale, and I think Vecna will win. Vecna will fulfill all his goals, whatever they are. Taking over the world, turning the world into upside down, reshaping reality, celebrating Halloween every day, or whatever it is, he will achieve his goal. But wait, isn't the bad guy supposed to lose in the end? Yes, he will lose in the end, but only after fulfilling his goals. What am I talking about? I mean, Vecna will fulfill his goal in his imagination. We saw the return of Kali in the last episode of Volume 1. She has the power to create illusions. So with her powers, Vecna will be fooled into thinking he has succeeded along with us, the audience. But the real truth will be that it's Kali's illusion power all along, which will help our heroes win over Vecna. Holly the Heroic. In Volume 1, we see that Max and Holly are trapped inside Henry's mind. They are now planning to escape. Since we didn't see much of them in the previous volume, I think we'll see them more in the next one. I think while trying to escape, they'll face problem and Max will sacrifice herself to let Holly get free and escape. Holly will escape along with other kids, but Max will still be trapped. Now we will see Holly become heroic after escaping. Holly will do something about it and help Max escape too. Going through the wall. Inside the Upside Down, there's a place where all the kids are kept by Vecna and where Vecna is staying. But getting to that place seems impossible right now because of that thick wall which is impossible to cross. But they need to get past the wall. How? How will they do it? Nothing was working. Not even Eleven's power, but they have already shown us how. Remember the time when the soldier took a leak on the wall and the wall dissolved a little bit? So maybe that's how they'll pass through it. Well, I don't mean everyone will have to pee on the wall to go through. Oh gosh, that would be hilariously gross. But what I mean is maybe they'll need hot water or something acidic to dissolve it until they get inside. I hope Nancy and her team are the ones who do it, since she is going through a lot and looking for her sister Holly. Vecna is innocent. The main villain of Stranger Things, Vecna, who has caused all the problems from taking away Will to kidnapping people and trapping Max, is actually innocent. What? That's not possible. Vecna is the main villain. Yeah, Vecna is. He is real cruel villain. What I mean is Vecna is the villain, but Henry is the innocent one. Huh? Both are the same. Yes, they are, but still, this makes sense. Hear me out. Remember in season 2 of Stranger Things, Will was possessed by the Mind Flayer? The Mind Flayer took control of Will's conscious self and made him do things he didn't want to do. It inhabited Will's body and mind and stayed there, cozy and cool. But Will was still inside, trapped in his own body. He even helped others by communicating in Morse code and told them to close the gate. So just like that, maybe Henry is also trapped inside his head. Well, we know Max and Holly are, so why not Henry? Maybe when Max saw him, he wanted to help her escape, or at least talk, but Max ran away from him and hid in the place he would never come. And before Vecna took all the kids, Henry used to come as Mr. Watson in the kids' mind to warn them about the monsters. But why would he do that if he wants them? Isn't informing about the monster before the Demogorgon takes them stupidity? So maybe he wanted to help them as Mr. Watson. But who has possessed Henry's mind? Is it the Mind Flayer or maybe someone else? Well, there's my prediction for Volume 2 of Stranger Things Season 5. I can't wait for the remaining episode, but I'm also not ready to say goodbye to the series either. Please like, comment and subscribe. If you don't, you are like Papa.